All right. So I'm going to read just a couple pieces from my book, We Don't Make It Out Alive. A lot of the poetry in here it comes from real life. It comes from everyday experiences that happened to me. So, first experience is called an existential crisis at Denny's. I had a conversation with the waitress there, and this is what came out of it. The waitress tells me she used to own a cow. Called it Freezer because that's where it went when it died. When she says it was the meanest animal she owned, I tell her over cold eggs and soggy toast that the art of dying is like growing a backbone. It's not how you die that makes the foundation. It's knowing that the other side is 2 feet away and that you'll have to travel light when you cross. So, I guess this kind of goes on the theme of tragedy if I can find it. If I can find it, shit. I don't know my own book, by the way.
Yeah, join the club.
Yeah, seriously.
So I got kicked out of a gas station at the border of Mississippi.
Oh.
We were just coming in from Louisiana, needed to get gas. It was a mom and pop gas station, no name, not like an Exxon. You know, it was pure country time gas station, and I got thrown out for being brown. The cashier was afraid. She didn't know what to do pretty much. We paid cash because I don't pay card when I'm out of state. So through the cash, there were these 2 Duck Dynasty looking dudes on each side. And it was an interesting experience. I never went back for my change. It's called passing through. Stopped for gas at the border of Mississippi. Mom and pop gas station where the tanks wore their dust as badges because they survived and still haven't retired. We walked in to pay the bill, grab ourselves a bottle of caffeine to wake up from seeing trees, dirt, and cars. Because that's all there is when you're trekking across state lines, just emptiness and the road. The cashier's hands shook as she rung up our pile of candy bars and energy drinks, and I wondered if the cracks in her hands spread her skin like earth when it quakes. 2 men, each side like bodyguards. Crumbs shuffled through their beards as they stared us down, and while I reach for my wallet, one leans over. "What's a brown boy like you doing this side of Mississippi?" I looked over to my husband and I whispered for him to wait in the car and responded, was passing through. His eyes searched for something inside me, as if to find any excuse to say I was lying. He brushed his denim jacket back, revealed his .45 hanging at the waist of his pants, his hand eager to pull it out and shoot me dead. Our eyes fought like 2 flames in separate fires, each flicker adding fuel to each other's disgust. She gave me a total. I slid $25 across, raised the sleeves of my hoodie, and I didn't wait for the change. I wanted to tell him to stuff his pride up his ass, pull the trigger. He wanted to be a man and beat his chest with his gun, say he killed the brown boy because it's people like me who make America suffer. Yeah. And so, I'll do this last one since we're dealing with love themes. I can't do that one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on. Now you have to.
Yeah.
So, we're dealing with love themes. I wrote this one. I can't remember when I wrote it. I wrote it at some point. This is called Waiting for Our Ears to Grow Dreams. The moon is a half shell drifting above us. I followed her for you, not understanding that some prayers can only be answered by looking inward. Bound my ears, filled caverns of my heart to stop her stars from leading me astray. Wanting to get lost in the currents of your pulse, my hands grasp your body close, forgetting that love isn't just a wet dream. That magic doesn't just burst into life without you. And in the book, there's actually illustrations
wow.
by a really cool artist named Dr. K Chaos. So, so yeah, there you go.
Awesome.
Nice.